Good morning, students. Previously, we started about the kinds of rights. Same topic we will continue in today's lecture. Let us start our today's study. Kind of rights. Socio-economic rights we are going to study. Earlier, we have studied about the political rights and civil liberties and rights. And socio-economic rights. Political thinkers and sociologists are not satisfied with the provision of civil and political liberties alone. They are demanding, along with these socio-economic rights also. Democratic societies insist on the socio-economic rights for the citizen, and firstly, right to work. Every citizen has a right to be occupied in producing some goods or services for continue their livelihood. Secondly, right to property. Liberal democratic societies recognize the right to property subject to the provision that the property may be acquired for public purposes. Means every person should be free to gain property. One more type of right is cultural and educational rights. Citizens have the right to such education as will prepare them for the task of citizenship. In the long run, power belongs to those who have a sound grasp of ideas and new techniques. No doubt that all persons do not possess the talent and capability for holding a high university degree. Yet there is a minimum basis of education that everybody needs to acquire. That's why our Indian government is providing free education for all the children of our country. The Constitution of India protects the following cultural and educational rights of the minorities: right to conserve the language, script, and culture, and the right to establish and administer educational institutions of their choice. In other words, in India, uh, there would be minority or majority, they have cultural and educational rights. And also, one topic I am giving to you for debate, and all of you must think this topic and you must discuss with me in your live classes, that is, the right to culture means that no one should be allowed to make films that offend the religious or cultural beliefs of others. I hope you can understand the concept, and you must write down your views and you can share uh, your views with me in your live classes. And these are few facts. Which of the following rights granted to groups, communities are justifiable? And we all discuss all these in our live class. I am discussing just one uh, now. Jain community in a town set up its own school and enrolls students only from its own community. According to you, you will share your views. And you must read all other concepts and also discuss with me in your live classes. I hope other points are clear to you. If you face any problem, you can ask. Thank you and have a nice day.